What up, everybody? This is the People's Choice Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the People's Choice Podcast, episode 35. I am your host, as usual, TG. Welcome back. I should be welcoming myself, huh? I'm the one that's been going. Y'all been asking and checking for me. But listen, man, people in position we got shit to do. Niggas got homework and stuff, and it was spring break, so shout out to everybody who made it back alive. Shout out to everybody who did not make it back alive. All the people who got some new bodies over spring break, some new memories, some new stories. Just leave them at spring break, man. Only talk about those stories with the people who you were on your trip with. Do not tell these stories to anybody who has not, one, been on a undergrad college spring break trip, or two, was not in your immediate travel circle with you. Anybody else you just cannot trust simply with the story and with the facts and with the going-ons of what happened while you were gone. Before we get into episode 35, man, I have to shout out Blurred Vision, of course. You know, this is what we on, man. Shop, use my code TG10, 10% off, man. We just had a fire photo shoot. Just be prepared for them pictures to hit. I dropped one, so go grab that white Humanity crew neck, man. Just use the code for the discount. The website, TGtheHost.com, man. Fuck with me. Subscribe. Just scroll all the pages, man. The partners, the YouTube. That might be it, man. Read my about me. Learn about your boy. Speaking of YouTube, go subscribe to that as well. Get my numbers up, man, so I can really start getting it popping. Who else I need to shout out before I get going, man? Of course, the man behind the lens, Magellan & Co. I just found out what that name is, not really what it means, what it is. So for anybody who's asking me who's doing my videos and who did my intro and what I'm using, I don't cut none of this. I just sit here and talk, and then I just wait for the shit to get sent to me. So his info is right at the beginning, man. So just hit him up. I'm not selfish with my cameraman at all. Trust me. That's the website. That's the cameraman. More entertainment. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm alone today. Wolf is not here. Tyreek is not here. It's just me and Zach getting it cracking. So they are still with the team. They just got shit to do as well. But actually, I think I'm going to kick this show off by saying shout out to the fucking Spartans, man, for beating our rival and cross town up 96, down 23. University of Michigan basketball team lost us 3 times this season. 3 times in 23 days we beat University of Michigan basketball. All 3 times Michigan was a top 10 ranked team. The second time I think they were ranked. They might have been ranked higher than us yesterday too, were they? They was ranked higher than us. Yeah, they was ranked higher than us the second game and the third game. We won both of them. Cassius Winston, man, let's just take a moment and appreciate the point guard that is Cassius Winston, man. He actually hit the go-ahead / game-winning layup on yesterday. So shout out to the Spartans, man. We on our way to the big tournament, which was going to happen regardless. We play Raleigh Thursday. Yeah, play Raleigh, man. Thursday at 2:45, man. So wherever you are, man, it's March Madness. It's that season. It's time to be locked in and tapped in at work, on your phone, on your tablet, man. Just listening to the shit, streaming. It's that time of the year, baby. Let's see if Tom Izzo can get us on down the road, man. They put us in a bracket with Duke. They put us in a bracket with Zion Williamson and Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett and the legendary Coach K. So we're going to see how we get through this. Hopefully we make it all the way. Hopefully, me and my man was talking about this. Some wild, crazy Cinderella story knocks Duke off. And our trip to the Final Four just is a little easier with Duke out of the way. Hopefully. But if we happen to lose Thursday, I'm going to be honest, I'm satisfied with beating Michigan 3 times this year. We lose Thursday afternoon, I'm okay because we beat Michigan 3 times. And the second time, we was down 2 starters. They let us beat them. We beat them at Chrysler. We beat them at the Braves, and we just beat them in Chicago in the Big Ten tournament for the championship. So we got regular season, Big Ten champions, tournament champions. And I did find out today that we are this is the first Michigan State team to beat U of M 3 times in one season. So shout out to them, man. They don't know where it's March Madness this time. Now, a lot of things have happened since the last time we've been together. And I got to acknowledge, we ain't going to harp on it, but there are a few things I must acknowledge. Jussie, 16 counts, up to 64 years. It's kind of crazy. I don't think he's going to do any time. I think this was just to kind of prove a point and be like, look, don't try no shit like that again. But they 16 counts, man. He walked in the court the other day for the first time, voluntarily too. When he showed up the other day, he did not have to be there. So he went in there, chopped it up with the judges and the lawyers and shit. But I don't think Jussie's going to do any time. Nobody got hurt. I mean, technically, yeah, even he didn't get hurt. So, yeah, there's that. But 16 counts. For the wrestlers, the wrestling heads, I don't know if y'all saw this, but we're going to get like a Hulk Hogan documentary. And they are saying Chris Hemsworth is lined up to play Hulk Hogan. Who is Chris Hemsworth? I'm glad you asked. That is Thor. So for everybody who's been watching the Avengers and all the Marvel stuff, Thor is Chris Hemsworth. So now vision him with a bandana around his head and a long bleach white beard and a cut off muscle shirt. Now we have Hulk Hogan. I don't know if we're going to get that for real, but that's going to happen. Speaking of Thor and Marvel, did you see Captain Marvel? Are you going to see it?
That's a movie.
Oh, shit, Zach.
I'm not in touch right now, bro.
Oh, man. Captain Marvel I went to see it because you got to see it, right? Just for the sake of the Marvel 10 plus years of the storyline building up.
You big into that, though.
Yeah, I mean, just because, we've been watching it for a minute. So Captain Marvel was cold, and she got down, dog. So I'm excited to see after the post-credit scenes with the pager from Avengers Infinity War and when Samuel L. went in the dust and all that shit, I'm excited to see how Thor and Captain Marvel, specifically those two, come together. Because I don't know if y'all been catching all the trailers for Avengers Endgame, but a new one just dropped. The last trailer was kind of very mid. Not too crazy about the last trailer. I actually thought it was like a fan-made little compilation video at first, but it's official, man. But I will say, because the trailer's out, I'm not really dropping a spoiler. Tony Stark is not dead. But that's the only person that I can recall that died that was at the end of the scene. However, the suits look like the quantum realm suits that Ant-Man and them that they wore. So just pay attention, man. If y'all not into it, like, you got to do a little bit of research. But if you are caught up, you know what I'm talking about. And Stan Lee did get his Endgame cameo. Did he? Because I don't remember seeing him. Oh, he was in Captain Marvel. So, yeah, he got his Endgame cameo. Yeah, so we straight. Stan Lee. The Marvel creator died this year, but he actually got his cameo filmed before he died. So we will see Stan Lee in Endgame. We did see him in Captain Marvel. So, yeah, Avengers are going crazy. Movies are going crazy this year just in general, though, to be honest. But we're going to talk about... Oh, I do want to hit this. So we're going to talk about the movies later. So there's a Michigan bill that could give us alcohol sales past 2 a.m. And out of curiosity... Now, I know other states got rules like Texas, they don't sell on Sunday. I think Florida is another one of them states where they don't sell after like 11 p.m. in addition to being closed on Sunday. Do we need to sell liquor after 2 in Michigan, or is that a good cutoff time for us to be like, yo, that's the end of the night, ain't shit else to do, let's go home?
Nah, shit, what?
Damn. How long they sell in Illinois? Is it 2? It's 2? I mean, I've been seeing like a couple spots where they're trying to extend it to like 4 a.m. 2 a.m., I mean, again, I'm the wash nigga here though. So by 2 o'clock.
Sometimes it's just too early.
Man. Sometimes 2 a.m. can still be early, but again, a nigga like me be ready to get to the crib, get up in some buns and be sleep and wake up and have the lady cook some breakfast and just get back to my regular life, man. You got to really be like on a mission to be out for 2 to not feel, you know what I'm saying? Once you make up in your mind that the night is over, it don't matter what time it is, you ready to go.
What if you go out at 12:30?
That's what I'm saying. If you get out there and you already turned up, you done had a nice pregame, 12:30, you walking out the crib. By 2 o'clock, you definitely still be amped and like, yo, let's get it. What's the after move? But if you get to the function and that bitch dead, now you're like, you know what? I'm straight. We go to the crib. Don't spend no more money on lit. Like, we could re-up tomorrow or whatever. If you out of town, people don't come to Michigan for vacation, huh? This ain't like a tourist spot, huh? Niggas say the most you come to Detroit to do is see family. I mean, I guess like downtown is coming. You got sports and stuff, but I guess yeah. So this ain't really a place where you come in to really go crazy every single night. Yeah, now we out of town though. We out of town ain't no we out. Nigga. Like we going hard for sure until your body can't take it no more. At the crib though, see at the crib 2:00 I'm straight on that. That's a nice time to be done and go home. And I always feel some kind of way like when I'm up out and about and the sun start coming up. I don't like being out until the sun start coming up.
Yeah, that's when you know it's time.
It's time to go, bro. What are we still doing up and the sun is coming up, dog? What have we accomplished? And it's even worse if you ain't win. Did you win? Yeah, you just up all night, no new bonds, and the sun coming up. And you got somewhere to be about 10:00 a.m. Niggas got to take a little power nap, sleep in the car. We road trip everywhere, college kids, man. So, you know, that the liquor after 4 is crazy. I mean, after 2, I don't, personally, I'm sure at one point I would take advantage of it, but I don't see me, like, going crazy and being at the liquor store at 3:45 for the last call. Now, the only thing is, do clubs now stay open past 2 because they can now sell liquor past 2 and they can make more money? That part is the interesting part. Now it's like promoters ain't going to do 10 to 2. It's just going to be like shit 11 to 4. 5 hours because niggas don't be going out before 12. No way for real. So niggas throw a party 11 to 4. Jeez, that's late, boy. I'm so washed. I don't know how y'all do it. By 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, dog, like if I'm not well into the pregame and into the funk, like I'm not. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, boy, I will turn on Family Feud and be at the crib chilling. No money spent, safe, don't got to drive drunk or worry about getting hit. You know, like it's just stay home, my door is locked, nigga. The wife and the kids, we solid. You don't watch, bro, I be on Family Feud every day, dog. Family Feud is solid, dog. That Boondocks don't come on TV, though. Like, I'm still cutting on cable, man.
You get that shit online? Stream that shit?
Game Show Network, dog. But see, again, Boondocks is fire, though. I like Family Feud. Family Feud is really, you can be entertained by that shit, dog.
It is. You don't think it's scripted, though? That's the only reason I don't really fuck.
Which part? The guest? I mean, there is an element of rehearsal and...
I can never tell how much is rehearsal and how much is...
I'll tell you what. I think the dumb answers be genuine answers. I think the wild left answers, I think them really be like... Because it gets to a point where it's like, well, shit, what do I say? And what I always tell people about Family Feud is, especially black people, when we watch it, when the black families come up there and we answer as black people, we don't stop to think that they didn't ask 100 black people this question. They asked 100 people. So you got to step out of the black mind and think like 100 people would think and try to really... So that's what gets interesting to me about it. And Steve be up there like, bro, this ain't just niggers going over this question. So that should be funny, dog. I mean, it do be some people up there be like just embarrassing, like the whole family like this, not just one person, all 5 of y'all like this. But other than that, that's a night in for me, man. That's damn near a date night for me and Lex to watch Family Feud. Yeah, man. Crack a bottle of wine open, call it a night. I'm trying to tell you, Doc. Fuck around. Nigga, we fell asleep watching Friday, and next Friday, Saturday night.
Okay. See, that's
chilling. Yeah, chilling, dog. And I mean, I laugh at next Friday all day, every day. She don't. But nigga, we was watching that shit, fell asleep, boom. Easy. Quality time. That's quality old washed people time right there. That's a date on the couch watching USA Network next Friday. That's easy money. Uncle Elroy. Jaden Smith, man, is taking... Oh, shoot. Jaden Smith is taking water to Flint. And Jaden Smith has done everything right in this life for the most part. So, I need everybody to applaud Jaden Smith if and whenever you get the chance to do so, because he's doing everything great and his dad is doing everything great. Will's bucket list shit has been dope, man. He took the whole family skydiving. Will Smith took his whole family skydiving, man. And Jada didn't want to... Which kid didn't go? What's the daughter's name? Willow. Willow didn't go. Jaden went. The wife went. Jada went. Jada's parents went. Or her mom or her stepdad or something like that. I don't know who the guy was for. I want to say it was like her stepdad. But they all went skydiving. And unfortunately, like the stepdad / mom's boyfriend, if I'm talking about the right person, had like a stroke on the descend of the skydive, which is crazy. Like, imagine being the guy that holds you while you skydive, and the person you're holding just has a stroke in the air, free falling. That's some wild shit. He was okay though. They took him to the hospital. He went back home because they went overseas to skydive, which is like Will's his bucket list, man. I think they streamed this shit on Facebook. But just obviously, you know what a bucket list is. So when you Will Smith rich and you got a bucket list, you do the shit the rich way. So instead of skydiving, just like in California somewhere, this nigga went to fucking, I think they was in Dubai. I think they went all the way to Dubai just to skydive.
He been doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, like we, like, but Willow didn't go. That's why I'm like, you got to be like a real, like, I got shit to do to skip out on the family skydiving trip in Dubai. Yeah. What do you have on your calendar? Was like, I can't make this. I got to catch y'all next time.
A lot of them, they could do that shit 5 days out the week.
And that's why, like, you really got to have some kind of life for your mom and dad to be like, yeah, we finna go skydiving in Dubai. You coming and it's like, y'all should have told me before I made other plans. The fuck? You say we're going to Dubai, and I'm going to Dubai, whether we skydiving or not. I'm going to tell you no to skydiving when I get there. Got some new life shit. I mean, she probably been in Dubai before, though. It was a Willow. No. She been stunting all my life, all her life, so hey. There is a Detroit high school senior, man, this is my favorite part of this story, of this show, who has been accepted to 41 colleges. And at the time of this article, which was about a week ago, received over $300,000 in scholarships. Michael Love, senior, Cornerstone Health and Technology in Detroit. He does not know where he's headed next, but he's got a binder full of offers. 41 college acceptance letters. Zach, how many colleges you get accepted to? 10? 3, 4.
I ain't applied to any.
Nah, I didn't either.
I ain't applied to any.
I didn't either.
I just applied what I wanted to go to.
Backstory. I applied to state. I got denied.
Where?
Here, state. I got denied the first time. Wrote a letter of appeals. Boom, boom, boom. We back. Long ass paragraph. CAP program. Shout out to CAP. Applied to UAD. Got accepted. But private school. Expensive. Applied to Western. Got accepted. Schoolcraft Community College. I mean, I don't want to say obviously, but obviously I got accepted. That's it. Schoolcraft Community, University of Detroit Mercy, Western Michigan, Michigan State. 4 colleges. One is a community college. The major university I got denied from first. My man's got 41. He's not an athlete. No crazy offers. No, this is all academic college acceptance letters. I got told a lot when I was younger I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that, Love said. So I just wanted to show people I'm better than what they think I am. He applied to more than 50 schools for next year. Not only do most of them want him, many are offering to foot the bill. Over $300,000 in scholarship money. I pay my student loan every month, and I see how much money I owe in student loans. And $300,000 would be very lovely to be able to pay my student loans off, you know. If anybody's listening or watching and has a heart to kind of take care of anybody's student loans, just message me and we will take care of whatever avenues of communication we need so we can get my student loans paid off. But back to Mike Love. Cornerstone was able to waive the acceptance fees for most of his prospective schools, but on top of National Honor Society, varsity basketball, and an after-school job, he had time to send all the applications in. A lot of kids don't go to college because they just simply do not take the time to fill out applications, write the essays, and send the shit off. Even crazier, all of the shit is online, right? So you just sit in one spot for a few hours and knock that shit out and get it sent off. In hindsight, I definitely could have applied to way more colleges, potentially, possibly got accepted into more, but I just don't like school. But a lot of it is just that we're lazy, man, and we don't really think that we can get into these schools. So he applied to over 50. He's been accepted to 41. That's an 82%. And that's just the 50 using 50 number, right? The farthest school he got accepted to is Arizona, University of Arizona. But he just started going crazy. Every time I open up, this is mother talking. Every time I open up a letter, I jumped up and down. We praise God and everything. I'm super proud of him. Michael wants to be an aerospace engineer who actually struggled academically in the beginning of high school. I just wanted to improve myself because I did not know what I was going to do after high school. What the hell is an aerospace engineer? They build the spaceships? Aerospace engineers. Now, if I took the time, I could break down aero and space, right? Obviously. Anything with an engineer is respectable in my book. You throw some shit like outer space on top of it, you deserve everything you get in this life. So we just going to throw that out there. Shout out to Michael Love, man. 41 college acceptance letters. Zach just told y'all he got 3-4. I got 4 after being denied once, and 1 is a community college. So I'm not on Mike's level, that's for sure. So absolutely, man. Shout out, congratulations. Into the sports. The NBA is ready to bring the draft age back to right out of high school, man. It's going to take a few years, but they tired of the NCAA scandal. They don't want to keep losing players to the overseas world. But a lot of it is the NCAA. Players are much better than the 64-team field and just need to absolutely skip over wasting time in college. Now, mind you, I'm a nigga who hates school. But if you don't have to go to school, bro, to make a living, don't go to school, because in any other profession, any other skill, rather, you get good enough at your skill or at your trade, that's it. You don't got to go to college to take a bunch of other unnecessary classes. If my trade or my skill is basketball and I turn 18, or even if I'm 17 and my parents co-sign CC Kobe Bryant, and I'm old enough to get charged as an adult if I commit a crime, enlist in the military, buy cigarettes. Can't buy alcohol yet, but why can't I go get a job? And why do I have to be forced to go to college for at least 1 year to do nothing? Let's talk about all the bad shit that college brings. We know the good shit. Let's talk about the bad shit. We have the countless sexual assault allegations. Guilty and not guilty. Just the epidemic of that world right now. We have the underage drinking in an element where the alcohol is absolutely prohibited and illegal. Then you have the exposure to being arrested by police, thrown in jail because you are probably drunk and belligerent. The excessive tickets for said situation. And then, of course, just the everyday casual fist fight that could happen. Now, me spending the amount of time in undergrad that I did, we don't have to quote that number. I've had a number of conversations with athletes who say they would just want to be a regular student. A lot of the times, man, they're so stuck in that controlled schedule of D1 athlete, right? And, of course, you go to the NBA, your schedule is going to be pretty controlled, but you're also an adult. This is also your job, so I expect you to be here at this time no matter what you did the night before. There's no, I can skip class. Ain't none of that, doc. You want to hoop? Come hoop. So hopefully the NBA brings that down, man. Shout out to Adam Silver. Adam Silver also did some funky shit with some jerseys that changed numbers. I don't know if we need that. It was weird. I don't know what the goal is for that, but hey. I do have to personally laugh at the Lakers for fumbling the AD trade yet again. But real quick, shout out to Olympus Clothing, man. Let's go to Mount Olympus, man, is symbolic of the best version of you, man. So let's go to Olympus.com, man. Shout out to Tyrus over there. Y'all getting it popping, man. Brad, I see y'all. Let's go to Olympus.com, and all that info is going to be in there. TGtheHost.com, more entertainment. Where are we available? YouTube, Apple, SoundCloud, Google Podcast, Google Play, one of the two, I don't know. Just get on Google and search the People's Choice Podcast, man, or search TG the Host. Get on my website. All the avenues are being updated as they are being updated through my host, which is Anchor. Shout out to Anchor holding me down as always. And, of course, Blur Vision, man. blurvision.us. Use my discount code TG10, 10% off TG10, which is this crew neck, the Reflector Boy, the White Humanity joint on my Instagram. You go see that. But he got work, man, and we got the spring-summer collection coming hopefully next month sometime, so y'all stay tuned. Oh, man. I'm skipping all of that. I'm skipping Gucci. I'm skipping Burberry. I'm skipping all of that. Shout out to Spike Lee getting his first Oscar. Ice Cube said on Twitter that we get a new Friday movie. Actually, speaking of those movies, I don't really know if I want another Friday. But he did get on Twitter and say yes to a new one. There's a bench in England that is honoring Eazy E, like a park bench. And it's not super crazy, but I just think it's dope that in England, Eazy E is getting a bench. So shout out to Eazy E for that. You excited for Lion King?
Yeah,
Lion King.
I want to see what that LeBron Space Jam.
That's what I'm not excited about.
Why not? I just want to see. If it's going. It's not gonna size up. Bro.
So.
I just want to see how they gonna do that shit differently.
So for those who can't hear Zach, because I didn't plug in the other microphone, so charge it to my head and down my heart. But there has been confirmed, Space Jam 2 with LeBron James. Here's my concern, Zach. What cartoon are they gonna do?
You saying they gonna keep the same ones?
I'm asking. What cartoon?
Keep the same ones.
Right. So does Bugs Bunny hold the same weight now that it did in '95?
But I think the legacy of the two players, since LeBron is up there, now if they do it the right way,
they would really have to do it the right way.
It could hit, bro.
It would really have to. But here's the other thing.
It's gonna be corny.
It's gonna be terrible. Well, here's the thing. One, Michael Jordan can't act. Nobody expected Michael Jordan to come in and just go crazy on the screen. I mean, he
had to do much.
He was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he killed that shit.
Like we didn't want him to do anything but hoop with Bugs Bunny. Right. So anything beyond hooping with Bugs Bunny was exceptional. But I don't think Michael Jordan smiled but one time in that whole movie.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe once the whole movie.
He did it a couple times, but I know what you're saying. Though.
You know what I'm saying?
He really had to act for real.
But also in the scenes where there was no Michael Jordan, the Looney Tunes held it down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looney Tunes ain't holding that same weight no more, man. That's why I'm like, my son watches the first Space Jam and is hyped just because it's a person in a cartoon. But I guess they're gonna do Bugs Bunny. I mean, he's still a legend. Bugs is still a legend, but the show's not on. The show's not on, so I'm interested to see what's gonna happen, how this is gonna work. Because if you don't do Looney Tunes, what cartoon do you do? That's been around consistently and been, you know what I'm saying, the top dog for so long. Because Looney Tunes was going crazy when Space Jam came out.
Yeah. No, they don't have to use the same characters.
Like, I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to see if pop or not.
I want to see what's going to happen because I guess for the culture, sure. But I don't care. Kobe, LeBron, Vince, like, we don't need a second Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? You can play the first one and be just as satisfied. You feel me? North Carolina Shorts, the Jays, the Space Jam joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was.
I don't know what they're going to do now.
So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with this, man. We're gonna see how this go. Y'all finally got R. Kelly out the paint. Something else dropped. Venus and Serena's getting a documentary, and they got Will Smith casted as their father. A lot of docs, niggas y'all just throwing documentaries around out here, man. Venus and Serena absolutely very well deserve to have a documentary. They've been playing tennis forever, right? I don't know if Will Smith should play the dad, but I don't know too much about the dad either. But Fred Hampton is getting a documentary. Venus and Serena. It's about 3-4 more of them out there floating on the timeline, man. In about 2 years, I'm going to need a documentary. It's like we about to start shooting that now. About to start doing all behind-the-scenes footage. So when Meek Mill getting a documentary, just saw that today. Free Meek, yep, with the whole prison reform since he been out, his whole story. That should be a good one, considering the social climate. But yeah, documentaries left and right out here, man. Lion King, Toy Story 4 this year. Pokemon this year. Sonic the Hedgehog later on this year. Aladdin, that preview dropped with Will Smith. Aladdin, Lion King, Toy Story, Sonic, Pikachu, Avengers, because we already passed Captain Marvel. The Spider-Man drops this year. Far From Home. It's going, but here's the crazy part. Aladdin, Toy Story, Lion King, all Disney. Avengers, Spider-Man, Marvel, Disney. Disney chilling, dog. Them niggas chilling, bro. That shit is unfair, man. Oh, and Marvel got the rights to Wolverine back. They did the preview for the next X-Men movie. I want to see Captain Marvel. They had the preview. It's based on Jean, but they got their X-Men rights back. So they got Spider-Man last year before got X-Men now. We just waiting on them to get the Fantastic Four rights back if they ain't already got them. Disney, Marvel, bro. I'm so tired of Disney family getting all this money, dog. I'm so upset. I think, All That. Did you watch All That? That was one of my favorite shows, man. Kenan and Kel, All That. Apparently they're rebooting All That. Kenan is set to be that lead producer. Kel has said that he will be on the reboot. So that's dope. Kenan has been killing SNL for quite some time now. I absolutely died laughing when they did the parody R. Kelly interview with Gail. What is her last name? King? Gail King? Shit. For some reason that don't sound right. I think that's right. That was hilarious. All I'm going to say is, and this is all I got, I'm going to get out y'all way. You be just, dog. Have you been laughing at these R. Kelly clips, dog? From the interview, dog? Hey, we about to get out of here, man. TGtheHost.com is no longer under construction. Blurred Vision, man. Dog. Bro, get on Twitter and watch them bitches, dog. Dog. Bro, all I can think about is this camera on me? That's stupid. Yeah, dog. Use your common sense. Get y'all, man. I refuse to watch that whole interview, man. I can't sit through that whole interview, dog. The clips is enough for me. Why? Fam say, why would I hog tie? I don't even know how to hog tie. Y'all got to get y'all mans, man. I don't know who paying all these child support bills and paying all this bail for y'all dog, but he going through, man. So y'all pray for him, pray for his family. At this point, what's done is done, man. He's made his bed, so I'm going to keep laughing at these Twitter clips and want to know if the camera's on him or not. But I'm going to get about y'all way, man. I got to go to the crib. I got to help kids with homework and probably cook dinner because, again, I am the wash nigga at the function. So y'all be good, man. Wolf not here. Rick not here, but they'll be back next time. Zach, you good?
Good.
We good. We out, man.
What up, everybody? This is the People's Choice Podcast.